Mars conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. This is one of the most potent transits of the year. It's the collision of action and transformation energy in the sign of innovation. And if you're feeling the urge to make bold financial moves right now, to invest big, to scale fast, to prove you're serious, I need you to pause with me for a second because there's a difference between aligned investment and reactive spending. And when power meets purpose, we need to know which one we're actually doing. Let me tell you about a client who learned to tell the difference. She's a course creator, an artist, and when we started working together, she had this pattern of spending based on what she saw other people doing. People who were further along in their business journey, people who seemed to have it all figured out. She'd see someone invest in a high-end coach and think, I should probably do that too. She'd see someone hire a team and wonder if she was behind for not having one yet. She'd watch people spend on fancy systems and start to feel like her simpler approach meant she wasn't taking her business seriously. And all of that translated into guilt around spending, confusion about what was actually a smart investment versus what was just imitation, a sense that she was either sacrificing too much or not investing enough. But when we looked at her appreciation code, which comes from her eighth house in her chart, everything shifted. Hers is ruled by Libra. And what that revealed is that her investments need to feel balanced and relational, not performative, not based on what stage other people are at, but genuinely aligned with what her business actually needs right now. She also learned something really important. She needed to treat her business as its own entity and ask it directly what it needed, not what her fear wanted to control, but what the work actually required. And here's what she said after that realization. It was feeling selfish because it's not a person, it's something I created. She'd been treating her business like an extension of herself instead of a separate being with its own needs. And that confusion was making every spending decision feel morally loaded instead of strategic. She also said, I'm seeing what everybody else is doing, not at my level. That's the trap, right? When you're looking at what people further along are doing and using that as your roadmap, you end up front loading investments your business isn't ready for yet. Or you end up sacrificing things your business actually needs because you think you're supposed to be lean. Mars conjunct Pluto in Aquarius is amplifying this energy right now. It's powerful, it's transformative, it wants bold action. But bold action without discernment is just chaos. So before you make any big financial move this week, I want you to ask yourself, is this aligned investment or anxiety masquerading as ambition? Aligned investment asks, what does my business need right now? What will actually move the needle? What creates capacity for the next level of growth? Anxiety masquerading as ambition asks, what do I need to do to prove I'm serious? What are other people doing that I'm not? What will make me feel like I'm keeping up? One of those questions leads to strategic growth. The other leads to overspending and resentment. I've been there myself. I've made investments because I thought that's what you do at a certain revenue level, and every single time it created more stress than support. Your appreciation code shows you how you're designed to evaluate investment and transform resources. And for some people, like my client, that means needing relational balance. For others, it might mean bold risk taking or careful growth or intuitive leaps. The point isn't that there's one right way to invest. The point is that your way needs to match your design, not someone else's timeline. As Mars and Pluto collide in Aquarius this week, you're going to feel the pull toward powerful action. And that's good. We need that energy to actually build and grow. But powerful action doesn't mean reckless spending. It means asking, what does my business need right now? Not what does my fear need to control? Not what does my ambition think proves legitimacy? What does the work actually require? My client, she stopped spending based on what people further along were doing. She started asking her business directly what it needed in this season, and she reframed investment as conscious conscious exchange instead of proof of seriousness. That's the power of Mars conjunct Pluto when it's channeled with purpose, not burning everything down to rebuild, just building with clear intention. Take the Cosmic Money Style quiz to understand your current relationship with money. It's the first step toward the cosmic codes that transform how you work with it. Head to cosmicb.link/quiz to take it now.